I still haven't gotten my fucking stimulus check yet.
Really? God.
It was actually really stupid because I heard pretty much everybody got theirs on, and that there's a website that's Get My Payment that you could go in and see the status of it.
God.
And so I went onto the IRS website and found that tool and put all my information in. And when I put my information in it, it's like, yeah, no, you're eligible 100%. We'll update this website with your payment date, whatever it's ready. And I'm like, what?
What the fuck?
They were information from me. I already had my 2019 tax return filed and all of the, I owed federal, which is why I think that, I don't know why I'm getting to this much detail on a stream, but I owed a little bit of federal, which is probably why the only people that I know that haven't gotten their stimulus check yet owed federal.
Actually, yeah, now that you're saying that, that checks out. Because the only people I know who haven't had theirs owed federal.
Yeah, which is frustrating because I had federal paid. Like, I already made my payment for federal, and it was done. It was taken care of. Like that's like my taxes were done for the year of 2019 before they even passed the stimulus bill.
It's really, really lame.
And they're like, yeah, we'll update this with whatever you get your payment. And I'm like, why can't you just give me the fucking money now?
Give me
I have so
money.
I have so many things that are waiting for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's frustrating.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. If it is, fuck you, give me my money.
No, I don't even get a stimulus check, so.
That's, yeah, that really fucking sucks.
Yeah, you know, fuck the people who are job hunting, who have been job hunting, who now have more competition for job hunting.
Yeah. No, basically, fuck you if you're over 18 and still a dependent.
Yeah.
Which,
you know, that's so many fucking college kids, it hurts.
Yep, it is. My cousin, for example, you know, she goes to UCLA, she's a fucking she's in her master's degree program for music performance. And thankfully, she still has some work through the school with her job.
What the fuck?
And oh shit, I almost hold in one bit. But yeah, it's still like super fucked up.
Yeah.
One of the part-time bartenders at the place that I visit frequently is a college student who works there part-time and didn't make enough in 2019 because she started halfway through the year to qualify as filing independent.
Damn.
So she's like hosed.
Yeah, I vibe with that. Yeah, I've made money, but I haven't made money to do taxes, which puts me into a very obvious bracket.
Yeah, it does. I mean, but, you know, the whole, oh, well, you know, if your dependent is over 18, what I don't get is, I guess, if you're if you're dependent, I've been watching way too much Legal Eagle. If your dependent is over 18, you don't get the $500 additional for the dependent. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me.
Is it over? No, you're right, it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Which, that makes no fucking sense.
The whole point is that, you know, the whole reason why you get an extra $500 for a dependent is because theoretically, if you're taking care of that dependent, which you should be for taxes,
that dependent
needs, you know, there's money involved in that.
Yeah.
And $500 is supposed to help cover the cost of that. So maybe it's a way to make it not. Maybe it was the only way they would get at the pass. Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the only way they could afford it.
Yeah, I mean, if they had the numbers for all of the over 18 dependents. Except here's the weird thing. My parents filed jointly, but my mother doesn't work. And got money as if she were.
Yeah. Well, if there's a certain amount of money that you get for if you file jointly, it's assumed. And this is another thing with the dependent that makes it weird. If you file jointly, it's assumed that you're taking care of two people. It's for two people, two adults. The whole idea was that it's $1,200 per adult. I cannot make it in this fucking hole. $1,200 per adult to be able to live off of. Well, if that's the case, if it's only $500 per dependent, then why the fuck? Where are we supposed to go?
I don't know. I fired once and I didn't hit. I'm very confused.
If it's supposed to be, the dependent cost is still there. Is it this guy over here, maybe?
I mean, there's an arrow, but...
If you have to make it in there, I'm going to be super pissed. So, I mean, if you're going to have a situation where you could file it jointly, and, if you make under a certain amount, you get the $1,200 per adult, then you might as well also have it where, even if your dependent is over the age of 18, they still qualify for the $500. In my opinion, at least.
Yeah.
The whole reason why you would have that, you get $1,200 for even the other person who doesn't work in a joint filing, is to help cover the cost of living for that person.
Yeah. Damn it.
I don't know if this is the right spot. Where's the fucking right hole?
I don't know.
Hole 10, par 2. And I'm at par 11.
I'm at
No,
6.
that's hole 18 over there. So it's not the sand dune. That's 3, that's 4, that's 6. Oh my gosh, so there's a hole with a bunch of wicker right behind it. Let me see if I can show you.
There's a bunch of wicker behind it.
Yeah. Where is it again? It's gonna be to the left.
Shit, we have no time.
Yeah, I can't even see it. Oh my gosh. How are you supposed to fucking get there? How are you supposed to get there?
Yeah, I don't know.
That was stupid. Unless you're supposed to just aim straight for the arrow. I don't know. That was dumb.
Yeah.
Aw, fuck me.
No.
There we go. Third time's the charm. That one was supposed to be par 2 as well. Fuck that, dude.
Aw.
Sorry, I just totally vented all over your stream.
What do you mean?
With just a bunch of just fucking talk about the stimulus check and
oh no, dude, it's irritating. I'm bugged about it.
And then the small business assistance fund ran out.
Oops.
Oh, good for you. Got a hole in one.
I try. Oh yeah.
Did you hear about that one too?
Yeah, I heard that it was quickly running out. I didn't hear that it was fully tapped out. I kind of figured.
Oh, it ran out almost. It ran out real fast. And people were getting really pissed off at Shake Shack because they qualified for it, which, I mean, they did. They flat out, they did. And they got their $10 million refund, or not refund, their $10 million loan. And then they were like, hey, we realize that, while we do qualify for it, we have assets and we have other resources that we could utilize to try to get through this. So we're going to return that. Was it $10 or $20 million loan that we got? Fuck you.
That's rough.
And people were like, how the fuck did they even qualify for it? Blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be a small business. And I'm like, guys, do you not read? Like, A, Shake Shack is not that big of a fucking company.
No, it's not. B,
they completely qualified for the financial and the head count and everything.
Yeah.
And the only reason... if you have a problem with the fact that they qualified, you should take it up with the federal government. A.
Good luck.
Yeah, and B, you know, they realize that even though they qualified, they have other resources that some other people don't. So this is an article about how fucking awesome Shake Shack is. And how I am immediately, as soon as I get paid...
If I hadn't missed...
As soon as I get paid, I'm ordering Shake Shack.
Nice.
Because seriously, that is super cool of them to do that. They didn't need to do that. And, you know, it's really cool of them to do that. Is this hole 16? Yeah. Oops. Man, but people, I thought people were bad about getting super pissed off at stupid stuff before, but with no time to do anything, people are just getting bad.
Oh yeah, with nothing to do, no work, everybody's pissed about everything.
Yeah.
And I guess they can't handle being alone with their families. Wow, we did the same fucking thing.
That's a big oof if you can't handle being alone with your family.
Or alone with yourself.
Oh, I can't even stand being with other people with myself.
What? What?
I just can't stand being with myself. I mean...
Drop my water bottle.
Why is there an arrow there? It's a very suspicious arrow. It doesn't point to anything. Unless you're just trying to tell us... Oh, okay. That's what you're trying to tell us? It's not perfectly curved. Okay.
I don't...
Okay, you apparently need to yeet the fuck out of it. Yeah.
I doth yeeted.
Yeet that feet.
I will not eat feet.
But would you yeet us that fetus? Did we tie? We fucking tied.
Oh my god.
Par 37.
83.
83. The wet wiener came for us again.
That's gross.